The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Barry, good morning. Thank you, Dennis. Morning, fellas. Happy Thursday, guys. Today is August 15th. Morning, Chuck. Guys, we have quite a bit of news this morning. Continuing in initial jobless claims. Anthony, good morning. We have Philly Fed, and of course, we have the all-important retail sales. Later this morning, we'll have natural gas, but we haven't really looked at or traded natural gas in quite some while, so kind of a non-event for us. If you're running, good morning, Richard. Thank you. If you're running, bots or anything, you probably want to turn them off. I did run the Algo 2 this morning, made $50. I think the high water mark was 100. Guys, one of the things I want to point out with the Algo, and this is also directed at trials. We have some trials in this week, and good morning and welcome back. A few of you, your trials will end tomorrow. We do have one that started midweek. That trial will end next week. But volume and volatility is low, right? So consequently, we're getting, and this is also for obviously my members, we're getting fewer signals. I ran the algos yesterday until I got my first trade, which I said I would do in the room. Good morning, Chris. I did not get trades until 1:36. Had another winning trade on Algo 3.1. I posted it in Skype. And another winning trade on Algo 3.3. $90 on 3.3, but neither here nor there. Winning trade. There's just not a ton of volume, and there's not a lot of volatility, so we're not getting many signals. Right? We're down roughly a third based on where we were last month on July 15th. We're down about a third of the amount of trades. And I'm guessing this will continue to decline a bit into the end of August. We are in the dog days of summer. The last few weeks of, well, school has started here in the South. School starts the first week of September in the Northeast. Consequently, you've got a lot of people taking final vacations, etc. Okay, so just be aware.
Order canceled.
Just be aware that we're just not getting a ton of trades. That'll pick up again mid-September. By the second week of September, we're back into full swing. Okay. In any event, guys, good morning. Chuck is in the room. I had the pleasure of meeting one of the members who happens to be a local last evening. He came by my house last night, had a good time. Enjoyed meeting Chuck. And Keith, if you're in the room, you should have called yesterday. I would have gone to the Caney with you, buddy. Anybody watching the afternoon trade? I mean, there's just no movement in the afternoon. I'll tell you how bad it is in the afternoon. Yesterday in the morning on the valuation and through about 12 o'clock, I was up close to $5,000 on a $150,000 valuation and blew that evaluation in the afternoon. There's just no movement. There's no follow through. There's no volume. There's nothing. It's completely dead. So we're still getting the better of the trade, 9:30 to 11:30, but that's about where it ends, and it's still not high volume. This morning's volume is low. All right, guys, let's move forward. The point of that message is make your money and get scarce. Stay away from this in the afternoon. There's just no reason to be in front of your box. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Do not trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors, such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Below 302, long way down. I mean, we're a ways away from that, but below 302, long way down. I will probably try a short at 11 if we come down there.
Order submitted.
Solomon does not expect to see a recession in the next few quarters.
Yeah, I just looked at bonds. They're almost to my daily target. My daily target would be 122.17. 122.17. Nothing I can do with it now.
The opening bell, SP opening up by more than 1%.
Order submitted.
This is what I was afraid of on the open. We're just going to float around near the high.
Order submitted.
That's just the imbalance chopping around. Looks to me, it looks to me
Order canceled.
like we're getting this move now up to 80, 98, 98. There's that ES trade still stuck at the open. I mean, ES should push to 42. It should get that target, guys.
Order submitted.
I'm not going to be able to listen to this all day, man.
Order canceled.
That's the imbalance thing. That's all that is.
Order submitted.
Solomon saying he's not in favor of changing the inflation target.
He's still speaking. We still got a Fed speaker. No, there's
Solomon also cautioning the risks of easing too early or too much could be costly.
Order filled.
all right. I'm going to shut this off for now. I don't want to listen to this thing.
The FDA seeing a proposal for tracking numbers for imports of e-cigarettes. Solomon noting that market volatility happens all the time.
There we go. I don't like these shallow pullbacks. Come on, guy, push. These are the trades that I don't like.
Order canceled.
Looks like we got target one.
Order filled. Order canceled.
Got target one here. Trail stop is in. So 1 and 3 are out. 2, this is
Order canceled.
it's done. Trail stop took it out. All that's left on here is Algo 2. Algo 3 is hit. 1 and 3 have hit the trailing stops. Break out this high here, and eventually I think it gets target. But geez, there's just no volatility with all this buying. It's just crazy.
Order canceled.
Target one winner
Order canceled.
and out. All right, guys. Volatility sucks. Just sucks. All right, 3.2. We got one trade, one winner. High water mark is 460. I'll go 3.3. We have one trade, one winner. High water mark is 130. And I'll go 3.1. We have one trade, one winner. High water mark is 90. You can see how small these are this week, guys. Look at the trades this week. Monday was 560, Tuesday was 515, Wednesday was 320. Today took the stop. I mean, if you look at last month's, look at these trades and look at the numbers of trades. Today this month we're averaging maybe a 1.1 trade a day. I don't know, mine's off after the first trade. I'm going to shut off.
Order canceled.
That's the imbalance. I'm going to shut off Algo 3.2, right? Because that operates on average true range, and there is no range. Made 460 bucks. It's a winning day. Again, I'll leave it. I am not, yesterday was down 600. I am not, I don't mind trading 1 in 3 because those are tick targets. What? But I'm not gonna. Unless this volatility picks up.
DRDE on the conference call saying by keeping inventories in check, they've been able to maintain solid price realization in both agriculture segments. Delta Echo.
All right, guys. So halfway through the month of August, this is Algo 3.1. Halfway through the month of August, we have fewer trades than last month, but the win rate is remaining consistent at 93.75. Last month we were at 91, so two points higher, believe it or not. And for half of the month, we are at 6,610 on 3.1. Okay, far and away the most consistent of all the algos. Three point two
U.S. Treasury announcing
for the month.
Options
590 and 620.
Sell 8 billion and reopened
1460
tips on Thursday.
1040.
Auction 70 billion in 6 month bills.
1030. 435 and 460.
And 76 billion in
minus 600 minus 870 minus 1010 is up 3155 halfway through the month with a win rate of 2, 3, 6, 9, 10, 12, 14, 15, 17 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. %65 win rate. This is well below last month. But again, that's average true range. What does that tell us? Range is dying, right? We can see it. And then Algo 3.3. For the month, 1440, 900, 130, 335, 90 plus 130, minus 2630, minus 590. This is 195 for the month, negative, really one bad day. 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12, 14 trades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 out of 14. 11 out of 14. 2 days have killed this month. Oddly enough, this has a 78.5% win rate. And this is the day that killed it. Really one day. So which algo is the best? I mean, it should be self-evident, no? Algo 3.1. 3.1. It's made the most money and has the highest win rate. It's up $6,600. Last month in July, it did 12,256 on 43 trades. We're nowhere near 43 trades this month. No, not you. No. Fuck ES. No. No. ES lost $1,000 today. It made 500 yesterday and lost 1,000 today. ES is worthless. Don't get caught up in that. Listen, Mohammed, and for everybody, all you guys should care about is what makes you money. If that's trading soybeans, trade soybeans. If that's cattle, trade cattle. All right. Forget about what I like to trade. I forget about I don't trade that. I won't trade that. Forget about it. If ES had that win rate, I'd trade nothing but ES. It doesn't. 3.1 NASDAQ is the way to go. Now, the others all have their place. That's why we run them. But in this low volume, low volatility period of time that we're in for the next couple of weeks, 3.2 could struggle because of what we're using for targets, which is average true range opposed to ticks. This only has to go 15 ticks on a signal. Not really hard to do. Now, if you get second and third targets, it's nice trades. But because of the lack of volatility, this got taken out at trail stop. Any questions, guys? Algo's finished green today. NASDAQ all 130, nothing to write home about, but green. 90, nothing to write home about, green. 460, reasonable. But you know what? I don't look. Trading is not about how much we make today. It's about consistency. And if you show me anybody, I don't care if it's right line trading, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's Ninjacators and Christian sending you his bullshit emails, 75 strategies. You got to pick the right one on the right day, and yeah, you make money. Show me an algo setting, one setting that you can trade every day, like 3.1, that has a 90+% win rate. Eventually, we're going to get volatility and volume, and what's next to nothing today becomes significant trades. Order flow wise, I'm sure some of you guys, Connor probably made more money than me. Other guys made more money, still 1170. If you could do that every single day, which this was a grind to do 1170 times 5 times 4.3, that's 25 grand a month times 12, that's $300,000 a year paycheck. And we had a grind to do it. It was horrible. Today was horrible. Tomorrow may be worse. It's options expiration. Guys, have a blessed day. Best algo you've ever purchased, and you've purchased many. Thank you, Caesar. I appreciate that. You guys, again, what you should focus on, thank you, Onyx. Onyx said the same. What you guys should focus on is not the profitability, but the consistency. Now, right? I mean, $90 doesn't change anybody's life, but it didn't lose money. Right? That's what I care about. What's the win rate? If the win rate, listen, if the win rate remains at 90% when we're back to full volume and volatility, can you imagine what these things will do in September, October, November, and December? They should each average over 1,000 a day. Guys, if you're here on trial, some of you, your trials end tomorrow. I will send you one last email today. I do not send follow-up emails on Friday. We have 2 of you whose trials will end. You already know your options for joining. There is only one option to join. The room membership is included with the algo. I will send you one last email today. And if you guys decide to move on, see you tomorrow, Connor. How'd you do today? If you guys move on, I thank you for your time, which I'll do again tomorrow. But you've seen all I got to show you. Order flow wise, algo wise, I think we have the best in the business.